What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Next Level Talk podcast. And I am so happy for today's episode, guys, because we're going to be unpacking a lot. And if you're new here, this is where we talk about growth, mindset, and building something real in a world that is consistently trying to rush us. Today's topic is something I've been thinking about deeply, and this topic is how to think long term in a short term world. Interesting, right? Because let's be honest, everything around us is designed for now. Quick money, instant results, viral success, and overnight wins with actually, those things ain't true, man. They are not true. But real growth, that takes time. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't tell us about. And in this episode, I want us to talk about my journey in tech, the mindset shift that I had to go through, and how I am approaching building something bigger, especially with my micro SaaS. If you've ever felt like maybe you're behind, or like are not moving fast enough, this episode is for you. We live in a world where everything is fast. You open your phone, and within a second, you see someone making money online, someone landing a job, someone building a startup, someone winning. And that can actually get to us sometimes, and we don't like necessarily be aware of it. And it creates a lot of pressure within us or on us, because now you are thinking, why not me? Why am I not moving? Why do I feel like I'm stuck? Those are the questions that you ask yourself. I wouldn't lie, those are the questions that I also ask myself. So we don't see the months of failure, the years of learning, and the quiet work, and the places whereby you have to make quick decisions. We only see the results that people show us. And that's a trap, because when you start thinking short term, you begin to chase quick wins, switch directions, lose patience, and doubt yourself. And I've been there, especially in my tech journey. When I started getting into tech, I thought, okay, okay, if I just learn this skill, I will make it quickly. I learned JavaScript, React, Node.js, APIs, Python, C Sharp. The list is endless, guys. And building big products. And I was putting in the work, like hardcore work. But nothing was happening fast. No big opportunities immediately, no crazy results overnight. I was just feeling like I'm being stuck in one place. And that's where the mindset gets tested as well. Because you start questioning a lot of things. Am I good enough? Am I wasting my time here? Should I try something else maybe? Or is the tech industry just quiet on me and loud on other people? Those are the things that you ask yourself, because I've been there, I know. And this is where most people quit. Not because they can't do it. It's because they expected it to happen faster. And I'll tell you what actually sustained me and actually made me not to quit, because what I started realizing is this: tech is a long-term game. Okay? Tech is not short term. It's a long-term game. So every line of code, every project, every mistake, it compounds. Even when it feels like nothing is happening. And that shift just changed everything for me, because I started to see that, okay, it's a long-term game, not a short-term game. So what is this? So instead of chasing quick results, I started focusing on getting better every day, understanding systems, not just tutorials. And that's when things started to feel different for me. Thinking long term is not just about patience, it's about identity. You stop thinking like this, like, what can I get now? And start thinking, or start asking, who am I becoming during the process? What is this doing to me? And who am I actually becoming? Because when you think long term, you don't panic when things are actually going slow. You don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else chapter 10. You just stay consistent even when there's no reward. And that's actually powerful, because now you're investing in yourself and you're investing in your growth. You don't care about the outcomes, you just keep on pushing forward. And one thing I had to accept is you won't always see progress immediately, but that does not mean progress is not happening. It's like, for example, I'll make a simple example about this thing. It's like going to the gym. You don't see results after one workout. You don't see muscle growing, you don't see everything. But if you stay consistent, one day everything changes. You just stay consistent, just a little consistency. You will start seeing something. So the same thing with coding, content creation, building a business. Now let's talk about SaaS, about my macro SaaS, because I feel like people are just triggered about that, because this is where long-term thinking becomes real by building a macro SaaS. Building a SaaS is not quick money, instant success, or easy wins. No, that's not how I viewed it. It's solving a real problem, building something scalable, thinking beyond today. And that's what excites me a lot. I love solving problems, and I love being in a space whereby it allows me to think. And because instead of trading time for money, you're building a system. You're creating something that can run, grow, and scale even when you are not working, But here's the real truth, and to be honest with you guys, most people quit in SaaS way too early. And I'll tell you why, because I've experienced it. It's because it takes time to validate, time to build, and time to get users. And if you are thinking short term, you will give up before it even works. But if you're thinking long term, you understand this is a process that I have to endure and actually invest my time in it and study it. Right now, I'm not just thinking, how do I make money this month? I'm thinking, how do I build something that matters in 1 to 3 years, to be specific, because that's how much I'm invested in it and want to see it grow. That's a different mindset of thinking on the thing that you are actually building as a person. So how do you actually start thinking long term? You may be asking yourself this. Here's what helped me. One, zoom out and just look at yourself and do a self-reflection. So you stop thinking in days or weeks. Just stop thinking about days and weeks and start thinking 6 months, 1 year, 3 years. That alone changes how you move, because you're now seeing, okay, where do I want to be in one year, 3 years, beyond, instead of I need result now. Think I need to get better each and every day. Skills pay forever. So you have to stay longer in the game. And most people fail because they switch too fast. So pick a path, stay within it, and let it grow. And accept slow progress. There's nothing wrong about that. We all are designed different. Nobody was designed the same as somebody else to get quick success. But consistency beats motivation. And at the end of the day, the people who win are not the ones who move the fastest. That's one thing you need to understand. They are the ones who don't stop. The ones that keep on going even when it's hard and it feels demotivating. So if you feel like you're behind, you're not. I'm here to tell you this. You are absolutely are not. You are just early in your journey. Keep building, keep learning, and keep showing up each and every day. Because one day, everything that you're doing right now will make sense. It may not make sense right now, but it will make sense, guys. And I need you to actually trust the process, believe in yourself, and don't give up on yourself. So those are the type of the mindset shift that I needed as I was building my micro SaaS. And I feel like it got people confused. Sometimes when you do something and when you start something, you don't need other people to validate your own idea. You're doing it because you were moved based on it, and you wanted to start this idea because you saw an opportunity and you saw that, hey, you know what, me starting this idea, me building this thing, I'm fitting it to my own schedule. You're not fitting it because you want validation from people. You want to build something because you want to be seen. I'm documenting my journey because it feels comfortable to me. That's something you must understand. I enjoy it. It's something that I want people to see. I'm starting something that I don't know, but I don't mind researching publicly because I know that the skill that I've acquired, they make sense to me. I love it, So you have to have that type of mindset that you're not doing things to be liked or to get views. You're doing things because you don't mind sharing it. That's a side of you. So when you go to social media and you're documenting your journey, or maybe to LinkedIn, whatever the case may be, you must know that you sharing things on the internet, on social media, that's a side that you have decided and you negotiated with yourself, and said, hey, this is a side that I'm willing to share on social media, only this side. And I don't need any validation from anyone else, but I will accept when you read your comments, there's some comment that I'll be like, you know what, this is just a genuine person who's just sharing insight, and that's good. I appreciate, and you like, and you comment back politely. But there's just some people on the internet that you should be ready for that are gonna come in harsh. So you must understand that when you do something and you're like, you know what, I'm taking a camera and I'm recording. This is a stuff that I don't mind doing, and I want to be consistent in showing it. So for me, building my micro SaaS, documenting it publicly on social media, I don't mind showing that. I don't mind doing that because I know I'm not only documenting on my TikTok, I'm also documenting it on my LinkedIn as well. So it's a side of me that I've always wanted to share, because I feel like I haven't gained much knowledge about building a micro SaaS. But then again, like I said, it's a side I want to share because I want to keep on learning, because I know that once I put my mind into something, I'm destined to see it through. That's just me. I'm dedicated, I'm consistent. Those are the things that I don't mind doing. So you must be the type of person that a lot of voice don't echo. You just know how to silence everything and focus on what you said you will do and just carry on doing it just like that, regardless. And I feel like some people just overthink micro SaaS. Guys, micro SaaS, building a SaaS, you must understand that it's not about you thinking about something that is too complex. Just think about something so simple that people need. You spot the problem and you solve it using the skills that you already have, which is coding, you know. And you don't have to even complicate the languages and all of this thing. You can start small. Just code something so simple, and then you see that people are joining your SaaS. People are actually subscribing to what you have built and everything. Now you see growth, because now you're gonna waste so much building something using complex languages, and you've investing so many hours and time and energy in actually trying to figure out that particular language. And all of a sudden you just find out that when you ship this product, you have to also understand that users don't care on which language that you use. Users care on what you give. So if this thing is helpful to them, because the people that you are shipping it to, it's different type of people. It's software developers, marketing, different type of people. Even people that don't care about tech, they want to see your thing. They just want to see your thing. Does it work? Does it solve my problem? Thank you. That's it, guys. That's it. So you must learn that you must not complicate your idea, because you're saying, okay, what tech stack must I use? Just break it down. Slow down. Break it down. What's the idea first? What's your idea? What are you trying to solve? Ask yourself those questions. Okay, I'm trying to solve X. All right, you're trying to solve X? Then build a system that will solve X. A simple system. An easy system that can be easily shipped. You know, because when you're documenting your journey, a lot of things can happen. And when you're building your MVP, you must know that you're building your MVP, you must also be able to that, okay, so don't make people wait long. Just ship fast. When you're shipping fast, you've already invested time in building it. You understand it. You're using like your simple languages. It doesn't matter. And you just know that, okay, you got a database here, you got the back end here, you got the front end here. Okay, I know what I'm doing right now. I've invested time. This thing is good. Fine. I'm going to integrate a payment gateway. All right, let me just ship it. Let me see how it performs. Okay, it's performing great. People are loving it. And over time, you can now improve your micro SaaS and invest time in those complex languages to make the product look even more fancier and more strong. That's how you do it. You test each and every step you go. Don't just jump the hurdle and just feel like, okay, I'm not gonna be testing anything. I just want to jump the hurdle, invest more time. You're gonna strain yourself. You must understand that you have to also reflect. Because with me, I had to sit down and be like, okay, I'm working a full-time job, remote full-time job. So I have to understand that there's time for work, there's time to have to relax, and also time to me to focus on my micro SaaS. So those are 3 things. And going to the gym, I almost forgot. So you have to actually break down everything and be like, okay, that's why I told myself that I want something that is so simple, that it's easy to solve. I want to spot it and I want to build something around it that will not require a lot of my time, and with me just investing a lot of my time in building it. So those are the things that people just want to jump the hurdle and be like, which tech stacks do you use? Pause. Pause. Trust me, users don't care about tech stack. They care about the product that just solves that problem. They care about getting in. What can they get? out. They don't care about getting in, seeing the code. Just don't care about that. You're the only person who's actually obsessed about seeing the code, because I can tell you why you're obsessed about seeing the code. You're a developer. Simple. You're in the tech space. That's how simple it is to answer your question. You're just in the tech space, and that's how much you care about tech stack, which is good. It's fine. But when you're building something, you must also have that in mind, that the tech stack really much doesn't care, because the users who want to use your product, they care about what can you bring. Is it safe? Because you have to understand that when you're building something, you have to also understand, does it actually need sensitive data? If it does, then build something that can actually make the user data, personal data, to be secure. You see, so it's just all about that, guys. And even if you want to collaborate with other developers, I feel like it's actually 100% fine. Those are the type of people that actually care about code, just developers, because I remember when I started off my tech journey way then in varsity and all that stuff, I would explain code to my mother, and she just didn't care. She just didn't care. She was like, oh, okay, you sound smart. you just sound smart, but what can you do? I just want to see the website. I don't care about the code. I just want to see the website. So that comes to tell you that people just don't enjoy complicated things and things that they can't understand. Same with us in the tech industry. As a developer, when I go to the doctor, I don't want to see how the doctor does their work in order to see if I'm sick or whatnot. I don't care, bro. Just give me the pills. Which pills do I need to cure this thing? What pills do I need to actually make, or which medicine do I need to actually make the flu go away? So I really don't care how you do your work, or maybe the people who actually in general, just don't care how you do your work. Just give me things, just because I'm at this point where I need something that can actually solve what I'm actually going through, and that's flu. So if you give me a medicine, you recommend a medicine for me, you're done. I'm taking the medicine. You said it's gonna work for me, and you're gonna proficient under this thing. You're a doctor, so let me take this medicine, and it's gonna work for me. You're gonna say, you see where I'm actually coming from. So same thing what you're building. Don't overcomplicate it. People just want that. They want to see, does it solve my problem? Is it good looking? Is it attractive? Is it creative? So you have to express a lot. And during the process, you must also learn that you are learning as well, because you become, especially if you're building a micro SaaS or a big SaaS, you're also learning marketing. There's a lot of things that you have to tap into. You have to market your own product. You have to see what works and what does not work, drop what does not work, and double on what's working. So I'm currently in the building phase and testing phase, which is some of the phases that I feel like I need to pay strongly attention to, because building this macro SaaS is actually interesting and I love it. I'm just 20% in it now with the building phase, which is, I feel like it's actually interesting and good. So I can't wait to see it through, guys. And thank you for watching the Next Level Talk podcast. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also share this episode if you feel like it added a lot of value in your life to someone else. And yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Cheers.